And I think we're live. Oh, let me turn the other camera on. Yep, we got both of them on. What the hell? I can't switch my camera. There we go. Anybody out there? We'll see if anybody comes on here. I don't know if Zach is still doing his thing yet, or I hope he's not. What's up, man? Anybody out there? You guys can come in and chat. What's up, EPA? How you doing, buddy? Turn this volume down a little bit, man. Yeah, let's turn that down a little bit. Yeah, I was testing earlier with a software, and I went ahead and purchased it. So I figured I'd hop on tonight, man, and see what people were up to. I haven't really done this in a while, and now I can go longer than 10 minutes. I'm going to share it in my Facebook group so some people can, people know we're here. What you up to this weekend, EPA? You doing anything for Labor Day weekend? No, this one won't shut down in 10 minutes, EPA. I went ahead and bought it. Earlier, I was doing it on the trial version just to see if I liked it. And it's definitely legit. It's cool. And it's really, really easy to operate for Mac. So I went ahead and bought it. So we should be good. Yeah, man, we didn't really do shit either. I took the I planned on doing this like 10 o'clock. We took the family out for ice cream, and Took a little bit longer than I expected. What the hell is this little window doing? You can hear me good and everything, right, bud? Sounds okay. So I'm just messing with some of these. Messing with some of these. I don't know why that's doing that like that. There we go. Switch back and forth between some cameras. Sorry, it's a little different. Oh, cool, thanks. It's a little different when you with the paid version. There's a couple of things that are off. Hopefully some people hop in here, man. I guess I can't really say anything because it's kind of late and I don't really go live that much. I'm actually surprised how many people came in earlier. Or I might just hop in, do it in the Facebook group. That might be able to get some more people that way. I like this though. Go that way. No, go this way. Go that way. Go this way. Now I forget which. Okay, that's the way it's supposed to be. I get forget. Man, looks like you're my only friend, EPA. Says we got 7 people watching, but nobody says anything. Come on, 7 people. Come in and interact. We can even I got the phone, man. You guys can call in if you want, man. I'm happy with call in and bullshit with me. I'll keep this up for a little bit if nobody really. Oh, Gary, what's up, Gary? Reverse the view. You like that? Oh, yeah, this is the actual view. I get myself confused sometimes when I do that. Then you can do this thing. It didn't do anything. Yeah, let's leave that alone. This is cool. It works with a green screen, too. I'll have to get me a green screen, but mess with that. I don't know, man. To be honest, I didn't like plan this or schedule it, so yeah, I can call Kelly. Yeah, I know, Lee Johnson. What's up, guys? Here, I'll start adding some of your comments on the screen. What are you guys up to tonight, man? Anybody do anything good for the Labor Day weekend? This time last year we were at the beach, but we went a little earlier this year. Yeah, he's watching me. Don't worry. I purged with nitrogen, pulled a vacuum, I recovered all the refrigerant, EPA. Don't worry. By the book, man. By the book. It's pretty cool that you can share the comments. That's cool. Barbecue and a pool party. That's always good. We I said we didn't really do much anything. Just being off is good. Everybody off tomorrow? I actually heard of that, Lee. I don't know why. I've only been to North Carolina a few times, but I've actually heard of the Apple Festival. But I think there might be an Apple Festival in Gettysburg, PA. I think that's the one that I'm thinking of, not North Carolina. So there's a number, man. If any of you guys want to call in, you're more than welcome to. Let's just double check. And I better charge this bad boy or ain't nobody gonna do anything. Yeah, we should be connected. We're good. Man, I gotta plan these things. This is lame. Yeah, I bet. This one in Gettysburg, I got a sister who's a stupid bitch, but when we used to still talk to her, we'd go up to Gettysburg, and they'd have all kind of stuff you get up there. And it used to be really, really good. Are any of you guys, are you just on YouTube or are you on the Facebook as well? Oh, yeah, Lee, I got a bunch of stuff to give away. I'm going to start doing quite a few giveaways, man. But I'll give you guys a hint since you guys are the only ones in here. All the questions are going to be related to our podcast, so you got to listen to them. So I'm going to reward the people that actually support us and listen to the podcast. And if you listen, they're not going to be hard questions. They'll be easy. But I haven't done a giveaway in forever, and I got a whole rack of stuff over there that some small things just like products, shirts, stuff like that. And then I have some gauges. I have a Yellow Jacket vacuum pump. It's actually that one, the YJ2. I've been making some videos on it and stuff like that for Yellow Jacket, and then I'm gonna give it away to you guys. Try this other view, the wide view. Suck it in, so you guys don't see my gut. Oh. It's a little party. It's vodka and ice water. Just watered down. I don't really drink that much, but I figure what the fuck. I appreciate all you ones that are in here, but I think I might take this over to Facebook. I might be able to get a few more people to watch. So I think I'm going to do that. Just kind of hit the masses more. So thank you guys for coming on here, man. I appreciate the 9-10 people for watching, but it's not getting very interactive. And I didn't plan this. This was just random. You guys see me just bringing something down the screen. But I am going to start doing a live stream once a week. I'm not sure what day that I'm going to do it. like I said earlier, I want to try to. I did this later because I know Zach does his thing tonight. I'm actually running triple screen. Lee, I got the 27-inch iMac right here, and then I got two 27-inch Samsung curved LED FreeSync monitors. So you can see one. And I got another one right here, and then I have my Mac. I got a MacBook too, MacBook Air right here. So I went all Mac. Yeah, not getting anybody in here, Gary. It ain't your guys' fault, man. That's my fault. But that's what happens when you don't really put shit on your channel forever. So all the people that have stayed subscribed, I appreciate. Yeah, I'm going to EPA. I plan on it, man. This summer was kind of rough, man. A lot of stuff going on, and it just was really hard to get free time. And then yeah, there just wasn't time to do it, and it kept getting pushed off. So I got a lot of things. If you guys look in the side view up on this whiteboard, I got a list of things that I'm gonna start checking things off and stuff that's got to get done. But I'm gonna come in here more often. Kelly's gonna come on, and I want to do a lot. I might still do hangouts, but I want to do more stuff like this where it's just me, because I feel like when those hangouts or I bring people in, we get so concentrated on the conversation that everybody else is having that I don't really interact with you guys. I mean, honestly, that's the whole point of this, is for me to talk to you guys, the viewers and stuff like that, the listeners, the people who listen to the podcast, not to get a couple of buddies in here and we bullshit and then you guys just have your own conversations. So yeah, that's fine. The only thing I did notice with this software, yeah, well, I'm the same as you, EPA. It's almost 11 here in Maryland, so it is late. A lot of people stay up sometimes. I might go shoot in the Facebook group in a little bit, but I mean, if you guys are willing to hang in here, man, I'll chill for the 7 people. I don't care. I mean, this is to learn this program and just use it some more and all that kind of stuff. Let me go back to the other view. Oh man. I think the only thing about this is I can add up to 5 people in here if I want to bring people into it. But I think this program, you have to do it through Skype, which isn't a big deal. I mean, Skype's easy. I mean, everybody should be able to use Skype. Say, you guys make sure, I mean, I figure most of you are subscribed. That's how you knew about this. But yeah, there is EPA. Real fast, make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell. That way when I go live, I'll schedule this stuff and you'll know about it. Plus, I'll make one of those community posts that you can do on YouTube now I can do those. But yeah, I don't know if you know, EPA, but my computer crashed, and thank God I was able to retrieve some audio for the podcast, because they were 2 awesome podcasts that we recorded. One I put out the other day, which is very good. Listen to that one. It's with a guy, Vinay Raman, the CEO of Carmo. It is talking about revolutionizing, like for vehicles, for like your vans and stuff like that, as far as like knowing when they're going to break down beforehand and all kind of stuff. You have to listen to it. It's a lot to go into, but it's an awesome podcast. And then I saved the other one I'm going to put out Monday for Tommy Mello. Well, tomorrow's Monday. I'll actually probably, I don't know if I'm going to put it out. I'll probably put it out Tuesday morning, because tomorrow's a holiday. So I don't know if I'm going to put it out tomorrow. Yeah, I'll put it out Tuesday morning, because I made that mistake before. If you put it out on a holiday like that, if a holiday falls on a Monday, and it kind of hurts the downloads, the first 24-hour downloads. So I'll put it out Tuesday morning, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we'll just get back to usual. Every Monday, 7 a.m. the podcast will be out. So, but yeah, when the computer crashed, I said fuck it, and I spent some money, and I bought a brand new iMac. I mean, I got the I got the as good as you can get, and this is a 2017 MacBook that I got it from a friend. So I think I only paid like a couple $100 for it. So now if I need to travel, I can take the MacBook, but all my editing and all that kind of stuff I can do here. Well, thank you, EPA. I appreciate that, man. I really do. The podcast was on cruise control there for a while, and I kept getting some computer itches. I mean, itches, glitches where things just kept happening and all kind of stuff. But I won't have no issues with this. Everything that I got on this, the best graphics card you can get. Let's see, like memory wise, it has a 1 terabyte SSD drive, a 3 terabyte hard drive, and then I have a 3 terabyte external hard drive. Yeah, this thing's no joke. So I just, I really, really didn't want to spend that kind of money, but it'll pay for itself and it works. And I'm loving Mac. There was quite the learning curve. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm loving it so far. I really am, and especially a lot of the apps that are made just for Mac are really, really cool. Huh, that's weird. Let me switch back to that. Thanks, Dallas. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that guy Vinay, man, he's a very smart dude. He's a cool guy, and I'm gonna get the video versions of it out too. I have to clean it up because when my computer went down, it corrupted a bunch of files, and I was able to get the audio stuff, but the video I have to do some cleaning up to it to try to make it good enough to put out. I hope that I can clean it up enough to where it's not horrible. So we'll see. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Oh, nice, Dallas. Yeah, since I spent all the money, it's a 2019 iMac. I didn't need to go buy the latest and greatest. If I was just gonna go laptop, then I would have bought like a 2019 MacBook Pro. But since this is just gonna be like my alternative for like traveling and stuff, um, I won't be like any video editing and stuff like that's gonna be on the big boy. So this is more than enough. I think this is um, it's like a 512 gigabyte SSD drive. It's got a good graphics card, but I think this only has like 16 gigs of RAM. This has 64 gigs of RAM, the iMac. So I made sure I upgraded that myself. That's one good thing about the 27-inch iMac. You just pop the back off and you can just put them in there. So I bought the kit and did it myself. Awesome. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that, man. And also, guys, know if there's any podcast like topics that you would like to hear about, um, email us. HVACuncensored at gmail.com. Here, let me see if I can try to put that. Also, on any social media platform, it's if you just search HVAC Uncensored, you'll find us. Let's see. Gmail.com. Let's pick a color here. Let's make it red. There you go. want it to be white. There we go. Now we just gotta try to make it a little bit smaller. Let's see. We can add that up, make it a little bit bigger. Put it up there at the top. Thanks, man. Yeah, all right, so long story short, when it comes to work, I'm a tool whore, Dallas. I just, you know how it is, man. We put enough work in. I like to have nice things. And when I started doing this kind of stuff, that whole mentality went over the same way. Granted, this has been a little bit, man, but I probably have there's probably like $12,000 sitting down here because I have a bunch of, there's a bunch of stuff on this side that you can't see, like cameras and lights and different things. But it's cool. This is fun. Like, I like doing this. Like, obviously, I love HVAC. It's in my blood. My dad did it. But this part of it is cool, too. You know, being able to talk about it, but do all this, like, computer stuff and video and photography. It's neat. I've kind of fell in love with it. Like, photography, being able to capture a moment in time. Like, if you're good at your job and you take a picture, you can freeze that moment in time if you do your job right and you take that picture correctly. And then video. Like, you know, like my buddy AK, Andrew Greaves, was good at it. Like, taking mundane things and making them look so cool. Like, I'm taking this, if you guys have, it's called, what is it called? Something share, Skillshare. But there's a bunch of different little classes that you can take, I mean, on anything you can possibly think of. And I've taken ones on like photography, videography, like cinematic stuff, different editing softwares. But a guy made some videos, and one was him walking out to his mailbox to get his mail and coming back. And he shows you the before footage, and it just looks normal. And then he does all his editing to it, and you would think it's some like blockbuster movie. Dallas, my dad did 40, 45, 50, something like 40 something years. He stopped because being diabetic, and he fell off a roof and broke both of his legs. And then being diabetic, he healed slower, so he ended up retiring. But that's how I got into the trade. I started off doing all commercial, you know, commercial refrigeration, commercial kitchen equipment, everything, like, you know, electrical stuff, all kind of stuff. Did some industrial things, and then I kind of backed my way into residential. But believe it or not, I like residential. A lot of guys don't. I mean, I miss doing the refrigeration sometimes. I miss doing the we still do commercial here. It's more residential, but we do commercial. So I get to do it when I want to. Yeah, but I find enjoyment in doing residential stuff. It definitely takes a toll on your body, man. That's for sure. One thing I can say that I'm far from old, man. I'm only 36 years old. I know that in the grand scheme of things, I'm still a baby. But I do know that I guess I've been doing this so long that I definitely feel things now that I didn't feel before, if that makes sense. So, and it's only going to get worse. It's not going to get better. Forgot to answer a comment to, I don't know if you're still here, Lee. But, yeah, I agree, man. The Mac will last a lot longer, and you don't have all those crashes and stuff. So I'm definitely digging the Mac. Totally switched over, and I wish that I would have done it a long, long time ago. So, I do a good amount of boilers, but that name doesn't sound familiar, brother, to be honest with you. PK Mac? Mock? Monitor full screen. Ah, look at that. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Jesus. Now I'm too big. I just took myself into full screen and, man, I'm ugly. Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's get out of full screen. I don't know if I like that. Window. Exit full screen. I don't want that. This is better. I guess for like the same reason that a lot of guys don't like it, having to deal with customers, is why I do like it. I'm a people person, man. Like, I got a big mouth, which is why I probably do a podcast, and I'm a problem solver. And I like dealing with homeowners because it's their money. It's not going into a business and you're dealing with some cranky bitch ass manager who, acts like you're doing something wrong because you're there to do your job. Because now they're going to take out their bonus. They might not get a bonus this month because they got to do maintenance or whatever it is. I don't know. I kind of like the residential and just building that relationship with people, which I guess I could probably do that in commercial too. But yeah. Plus, residential, my ladder stays on my truck. I don't know if that's a good answer. Maybe. I will, Lee. I'll check it out, man. Damn, Dallas, that's crazy. 35 years, man. I didn't think you were that old, brother. Yeah, I'm trying to think of my dad, man. My dad started when my dad did a lot of, my dad did 12 years in the Marine Corps, so that's why that, yeah, so he had to be like 40 plus years. I'm close to 20, just because 20 years almost, because I started so young. I think it's like 18, something like that. Like actually every day kind of deal. But I was like 12 when I go to work with my dad and installed my first outdoor unit. So it's just something I've always done. And to be honest, thank God this is something I had to fall back on, or I don't know what the hell I would have done, to be honest with you. $13 people. I guess everybody that's in here, man, go ahead and let me know, how long have you been in the trade? How long have you been in the trade, and what do you predominantly do? Residential, commercial, industrial? I know, man. You've been on YouTube for a long time too, man. Like when I first hopped on YouTube, like a good while ago, I remember watching your videos, when like Fritz was still going and everybody was Zach was still making videos. Ralph was still making videos back in those days. It's a whole new wave of YouTubers coming in now. You're definitely one of the old school guys for sure. Are all of you guys that are on here right now, are all of you guys in the Facebook group? Yeah, it's been a while, man. Nice, Brandon. Well, let me ask you this, Brandon, Brenny. Do you like commercial or residential better, since you've done both? That's cool, Pen. To each his own, man. And I get it. Damn, government work, Lee. Government's good as far as getting paid. It's just all that, that red tape you got to be careful with. I years ago for different companies, I did a couple government contracts. We actually did stuff at the Pentagon, which was a pain in the ass. When you go to the Pentagon, you can't make more than one pass around the Pentagon. Especially this was like not far after 9/11. So if you go around once and you go around your second turn, and if you don't start to turn off, they'll pull your ass over. That's cool, Aaron. Where are you at in the country, or where do you live? You gonna go to like a trade school? Oh, nice. Yeah, I see that's one thing that I always have always been service related. I've never ever been an everyday installer. I've done installs, don't get me wrong, I've done plenty of installs, but it was mixed in with service. I was never an everyday installer, which I don't know. I guess kind of hurt. Maybe I should have been. Yeah. Well, Ben, don't you think I would think the on call for commercial is worse than residential? I mean, I know when I used to do, well, at least for refrigeration, when I used to do refrigeration, that sucked because they call 2 o'clock in the morning, and you got like, especially doing like rack systems, and they got $1 million or more worth of product in a walk in, you better get your ass there. It's not, I'll see you at 8 o'clock. It's, yeah, I'll see you in half an hour as soon as you can get here. So that I don't miss at all. Most residential customers, if they call late at night, hey, I'll see you first thing in the morning. Yeah, it sucks. They're not going to have heat or air conditioning, but they can make it for a couple hours. It's not going to be a life or death situation. I mean, I guess every once in a while you get them people that they do have a medical reason you got to do it, but it's rare. Oh, Wichita, Kansas, man. We got Kelly, the co-host of the podcast, is out there. Service HQ, that's his company. And then my buddy Matt Mitchell, his company, D&M Mechanical. So check them out, man. That's cool, Brandon. Hey, whatever floats your boat, man. I I like doing installs. I mean, I don't now because I'm the boss, but I liked doing installs as like a change of pace, and I liked being able to get done and look back and be like, man, that looks good. Just the sense of pride you have in it. But I don't do any installs anymore now. Yeah, I'm more. I'll go do some service calls, sales calls, stuff like that. I'm not doing any installs. And sadly, I need to start backing out of the field more. But I'll find a way to hop in there. Kelly always yells at me because I get out in the field too much. But I like what I do, man. I love this trade, which is the reason I've been doing it so long. So that's why I like to go out and fix things. But I can't be working like balls to the wall. I need to be in the office more. Can't grow the business and do all the back end stuff if I'm in the field doing dumb stuff. I gotta let other people do it. But we'll see. I think I'm always gonna have some kind of time in the field as much as I possibly can. I would have to be forced not to do it. Even if I'm riding with one of my guys, just helping teach them or something. I don't know. I would miss not being in the field if I had to be in the office all day. Man, what the fuck is going on with this thing? This is why I'd rather just smoke a cigarette, man. Oh, that's cool, Ben. Yeah, you can't beat that, man. I know a lot of guys that do the commercial stuff. Um, they work their 8, 9 hours, and when they get off and go home, they're good to go. I feel you on that, Brandon. I'm the same way, man. My body is definitely it feels it some days, and especially some of these days, which I need to rework that schedule. When I stay up editing, you know, the podcast and different things, and I don't get down here till late, and I won't go to bed till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I wake up at 6 to go to work. I used to be able to do that shit back in the day when I was partying and stuff like that, and I can't do that shit anymore, man. I feel it. I'm at work like a fucking zombie. Let's see, what do we got here? Well, exactly, Dallas. Um, well, I'm not the owner, so the owner is still there, but I run the day to day operations though, and he's pretty much starting in March. He's not going to come in the office at all. He wants to go on his boat and do different things, which I don't blame him. He's an awesome guy. He's put in his time. Um, but yeah, you're right. I mean, I go out and do stuff, and our office manager, she's really really good. And I just do a lot of things by the phone. But there's certain days that I'm in the office, I have to get paperwork done that I can't be out in the field. But you're right. I can't continue to grow and do things. Yeah, it's not that far away. It's close. Yeah, that is one true thing, Brandon. As you get older, because to be honest, I actually have a lead installer right now who's older. He's like all like he's in his he's probably your age, Dallas. He's probably 55. He's good. He is. He does very good work. Smart guy. Been in the trade forever. Not sure how much longer he's going to be able to go. It's just now, 2 o'clock comes, he's done. He can't, you know. So we call him Dave. Nothing new before two, or nothing new after two. My boss is 62. Very smart man, man. My boss is a millionaire. He used to be the service manager of a big company here for a long time. Well, they were a big company, and then they got bought out by even bigger company that's still around that I won't say their name. And then he started our company. He's had this company for almost 30 years, and he's made a lot of very smart, business investments as far as rental properties, commercial properties, and things like that. So he's not hurting for money. But yeah, he wants to just back out and collect a check, which that was the plan in the long run that I would take over eventually. But I admitted that there were some more things I needed to learn. He's taught me everything I know about business as far as classes and different things I went to. So I definitely owe a lot to him. Yeah, we've done some carrier stuff in mobile homes. Oh, 16 people watching. Here, I guess I'll take this number off, man. If people wanna, anybody wants to call in or whatever, let me know. I'll put the number back up. This thing stopped spilling on me, man. Damn, that's not good. This thing must leak. I just filled this thing up. My company, we're like medium size. We have there's three install teams, and then there's five to six service techs, and then we don't have many of us in the office. It's pretty much me, the owner, and then two girls. Well, there's a woman who's an office manager, and then another girl who answers phones. We used to have a third girl, but it just didn't need her. Sometimes I find that happens. Some of these companies that are smaller, they have too many people. They micromanage too much. This is like a strawberry. It's called Brain Freeze. It's a strawberry menthol. My wife does it. I'm just trying to do it. Yeah, Semper Fi, brother. Just trying to quit smoking, man. Just get my health better. I smoke like a fucking chimney, and it's getting bad. And we don't smoke in the house, you know. Yeah, I'll keep it up there. I had it up there the whole time. Um, yeah, we don't smoke in the house, so it's always going outside. And I have four kids and my two younger daughters. Every time I go out to smoke, my wife gets pissed. So I can just do this in the house. But it helps. It definitely helps the cravings, but it's not the same. I still want a cigarette. I just put it off a little bit. I need to do one of these that is menthol related. Like I know some people, I know there's all kind of flavors. Like a guy I know does like fruity pebbles, and I'm like, I'm not trying to smoke my breakfast. Yeah, lead. Like some of them flavors are good, and I like them, and I'll smoke them. You know, like I'll put them in here and do them, but they don't curb like my craving for a cigarette though. So I gotta have some kind of menthol in there because I smoke menthol cigarettes to be able to help curb that craving for a cigarette. Even though when I go back to the doctor for my evil testicle, I'm going to get a prescription of for it's called Wellbutrin that can help with quit smoking. Because I tried taking that Chantix stuff years ago, and they can keep that shit, man. That stuff was rough. I took that and I had the worst nightmares, and I mean, I would like think my face was melting off. My wife used to think it was hilarious. I'd wake up in the morning and she'd be like, "What happened? What happened? What did you dream about?" And I'm like, "This shit's not funny, bitch. Like, it's in some goddamn show. Like, you wake up and you want me to tell you what I dreamed about? I wake up all freaked out and goofy. Yeah, it's crazy." And the patches and stuff would give me headaches. And I don't want that either. So, and it sucks because I quit for like 7 months before my dad got sick and ended up passing away. And the stress just drove me back to smoking. And it's kind of defeating when you go back to it, you know what I mean? No. Atani? I'm not sure how you say it, but I hope I'm not saying it wrong. Um, uh, we have my wife has looked into CBD oils. So I need to try to do that. I'll have to try that, Nathan. Switch over other camera. Yeah. Oh, gotcha, Nathan. I figured I actually heard of that before, only because of someone else. But I appreciate you saying that because it just confirmed that I wasn't like on the wrong page there. Drink some more of this drink. It's vodka with it's a little bit of Sprite and water. Yeah, it definitely can be. Work can definitely be stressful. Like I said, and then I have a wife with a brain condition. She's good, but then I have 4 children. So, and I know there's people have, and I don't say that like I want pity or anything like that. That's not why I say that. It just means that even when I come home, things can be stressful. I know there's plenty of other people that got it out there that got it way worse than me. So, man, I haven't drank like this in a while, man. I drank this whole cup. I'm gonna be out here. I'm gonna be a shit face talking to you guys. I don't drink like that. At least not liquor. I got season tickets to the Ravens games, and me and my brother will go, and me and him get trashed sometimes. Yeah, I can do screen sharing. Let me see here. Yeah, screen sharing. I can throw a video file up. Don't ask me to do it right now because I don't know how to do it. I mean, let me see here. Share screen. There you go. Oh, I have to install something else for you to be able to hear the audio. But yeah, so you're pretty much looking. So this is me. I can move this. And then that's pretty much what I'm looking at. But that's my other screen. That's not even the screen. Put it back on. I'm not Canadian, man. Drinking a Molson, eh? I gotta put that shit down, man. Oh my god. I don't know what I did, but on this Mac, all my applications are normally right here, and somehow they're over there now. Whoops. Not sure how I did that. Swap camera, select all, crop split screen. Okay. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't have a problem with Ross, man. And I mean that's why I kind of spoke my piece, and me and him were fine at the end. I just didn't want him being a bully, man. Guys like to be bullies on social media and Facebook, and then it's different when you can confront it in a video where you gotta look at somebody and say things. But he's all good, man. Yeah, Lee, this thing can do all kind of stuff, man. It really is an awesome program, and it really makes it easy. So I just got to mess around with it some more, and I can even just record. Like I don't have to like share it to Facebook or YouTube. I can just record it myself. Like I can record a video of just me doing something, and then put it on Facebook, which is actually cool. And what's great about this is this view here is my DSLR camera, and that is going just USB into my computer. It's not using a capture card or anything right now, which that is awesome. Cause I know when I had a PC and I used Streamlabs OBS, if I didn't have a capture device, you couldn't do that. So that's pretty cool. So I can, if I'm making like a YouTube video or something like that, and I'm gonna be sitting at the desk, I can turn this on and record it, and I'm still doing my DSLR camera like I normally would, but it's already on here. Then I just throw it into my, editing software, which I'm doing it's Final Cut Pro 10 on this, which I've already messed around with because on a Mac it's pretty awesome. Plus it just cost me $300. I buy it and I don't never got to pay for it again. It's better than $50 a month for Premiere Pro. Even though I still have Premiere too. Only because I use Audition to do the podcast. I could probably use this free Audacity thing, but I did that when I first started, but Audition's way better. But I do have to figure out how to get my apps back over here. 16 people watching. I'll probably stay up here for a little bit longer, man. I appreciate all you guys that have been here, man. I thank you. But I will do this more often. Like I said, me and Kelly are also going to do this together. We'll do a split screen with me and Kelly. And here, let me go back to the other camera view. And we're just going to randomly do like a giveaway or something. We'll do some through the Facebook group, some on here. And a lot of the questions, like I said, they're going to be podcast related. So if you guys listen to the podcast, you'll know. And they're not going to be hard questions. You just have to listen to the podcast. And you'll have to answer it on the fly so that you can't be looking. Nathan, it's called Ecamm. It's for Mac only. So ECAMM. It's a Mac only thing, and it's sweet. It's easy. Yeah, they are. There's a good amount of work. I mean, now that we have done it so much, it's I've gotten good at it. As far as editing, doesn't take me as long because I've got my workflow down. But they are a good little bit of work. I mean, I like to prepare. So normally me and Kelly record on Wednesday nights, and if we have a guest or whatever the show topic is, I'll have show notes made up. Whenever we have a guest, we email them this paper that they fill out, and then they send it back to us so we can see their answers. Just kind of like different information about, excuse me, about the guest. Things they want to talk about, things they don't want to talk about, because some guests don't want to talk about certain things. You got to respect that. So I'll take that paperwork and put together show notes, just so me and Kelly always have a paper in front of us that just kind of keeps us on track. And I make sure all that's done. Then you have the actual recording process, which normally an hour podcast normally takes a couple hours more than that. Me and Kelly will talk for like an hour before we ever start recording, and then the editing process, cleaning it up. So I have a mixer over here that we record the video portion and then the audio portion. So I gotta edit the audio, track by track. So if we have a guest, it's gonna be my audio, Kelly's audio, and then the guest is audio. So I will individually clean up each track for the most part. I don't always cut out the ahs and ums, which I probably should. That's just who I am. I say ah and a lot. People that listen to it know that. Sometimes if it's real loud, I'll cut them out. But I just let them in there. But just add processing and stuff to it so it sounds better. And then go do the video part. Do the same thing. Cut little pieces out. Stuff like that. So it gets easier though. Sorry, that was a long roundabout answer, Dallas. So it gets easier as you do it. It was a lot of work at first. If you go back and listen to the first couple of podcasts, my editing was atrocious. But it's like anything else. The more you do it, the better you get at it. And I still have a lot to learn. Let's try to put this camera down a little bit more. There we go. Surprised there's 16 people, man, for being almost midnight. But man, to be honest, it's been almost an hour that I've been on here, and like I said, I thank you for the 16 people watching. I did this more just to kind of test and, now that I bought it and just kind of, just want to mess with the software and stuff like that. I mean, I know the phone works as far as people calling, but this is the podcast number. Will stay the podcast number. So if I'm ever doing a live stream and this number is on the screen, you are more than welcome to call in. If I take it off the screen, it just means that I won't answer it. Yeah, I do have them. The P51 870s. Yeah, I have them. I have a few more videos that I'm going to make of them, and I think I'm going to give them away as well. It's kind of hard to give them away, man. I really like them. And I'll be honest, I think some of the other gauges maybe have some features that I wish Yellow Jacket had in theirs. Like the wireless probes. Like I like the Field Piece has that. What's up, Kenneth? How you doing, buddy? But they're built like a tank. Like I've literally beat the shit out of these things, Dallas. I mean, like I've beat the holy hell out of them. Have a good night, Brandon. Thanks for staying here and checking it out, man. I appreciate you, brother. Have a good holiday tomorrow, man. guys, enjoy your day off. But yeah, I literally beat the shit out of these things. I've dropped them off a roof, probably like 15 feet high. I dropped them in the grass. I will say that I didn't drop them on the concrete. I wasn't like I didn't have that big enough of balls, but I dropped them in the grass, and they were no issues. I've dunked them. I mean, I've closed all the ports up, with little things on them, and I've dropped them in water. Dunked them in a bucket of water. I mean, I literally submerged them. I didn't like hold them in there. It was kind of like bloop, take them back out, and everything worked. Most of the ones that I use, Otani is I use the Appion ones, but I have all of them. Um, I have C&D, I have Appion. Um, let's see. Trying to think. C&D. I got quite a few, man. I got a whole bunch of different kinds. To me, they all pretty much do the same, but I stick with my Appion ones, especially for pulling vacuums. I just think that they're rated better for vacuums. But yeah, they've been good, man. And even though that I'm sponsored by Yellow Jacket, guys, I one thing that I promise you, man, that I swear on my father who's no longer here. Even if a company sponsors me and pays me every month and gives me a product, I am not going to tell you if it's good, if it's not. I'll tell you the good with the bad. Because just because I'm getting it for free, I know that you guys are not getting it for free. So I want you guys to, I want to be able to beat the holy shit out of this thing to know that, hey guys, this is worth you spending your $400 or $500, your hard-earned money on this. And if I think you should, then I'm going to tell you you shouldn't. And any sponsor who's affiliated with me knows that. If they say, I mean, most of the ones that I affiliate with, their products aren't that bad. Yeah, it's not surprising. You got to use them to know if they're good. Yeah, Tony, the Appions are definitely the best ones that I've used. No, I agree. I don't like Hillmore either. There's some products Hillmore makes that I um, like I do like their tubing bender, swaging tool, stuff like that. I don't like any of their gauges. I don't like their hoses. I don't like their hand tools. Um, that's just my opinion. I'm just not a fan of them. But to each his own. And I think they used to be the big dog on the block when it came Hillmore, when it came to the swaging tool, and the tubing benders. But since Navac has came out with their stuff, I think Navac's kind of pushing them off a little bit, because I've heard some people talk about Navac saying that their stuff's pretty badass. I know Billy knows from the Tool Pros podcast, and Brett and them have talked about it. They're sponsored by Navac, and they love that thing. Told me that they are getting. I haven't heard that, Kenneth. I mean, I talked to quite a few manufacturers. I feel like I would have heard that. Handle broke on what, Dallas? The swager or the flaring tool? You could be right, Lee. I'm not sure. I won't lie. I don't know who owns them, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I haven't heard that, because To be honest, that's kind of a big deal. If I heard that, then I would be talking about that on the podcast. How is that pump, Dallas? I'm actually gonna try to get in touch with Navac, to be honest. Try to work something out with them. But I know they're kind of sponsoring some of my friends already. Don't like to jump on these companies too much, man. But can't really say that because Yellow Jacket does everybody. Oh shit. I will, Kenneth. I'm gonna talk to some of my reps. I'm gonna talk to my carrier guy and my buddy Lee, who runs the Goodman Supply House. The Goodman Supply House is like not even, is like right down the street from where my office is. So I'll go up there and BS with them sometimes. So I'm gonna ask them and see what they say. Have any of you other guys heard about that? About manufacturers gonna change the fittings on units from 1/4 inch to the same as like mini splits? Dallas is a strong boy. All right, I figured what the fuck I'm gonna. Here, let's try it, man. I think I can do a split screen. There we go. Hey, you can see both sides of me. Whew, man, I haven't drinking vodka like this in a while, man. I'm surprised I'm not shit faced like a little pussy. Man, I'll have to walk upstairs and smack the wife on the ass. Wake up, baby. Yeah, truly. I've never heard that though, man. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know everybody, but I feel like I talk to enough people that I would know. We're going to. That didn't work. Let's see. What is it? We're gonna. I've never seen that, Ben. Yeah, I am Nathan. It's got a little bit of Sprite in it, not much, and a little bit of water. There would be more Sprite, but I ran out of Sprite, so it's pretty much vodka. Some Grey Goose though. It's some good one, good stuff. A buddy of mine left it here, and figured, I don't know what the hell. Well, Black and Decker owns don't they own DeWalt too? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, well, that's why Craftsman is in like Lowe's now. You don't got to go to Sears. Because I know I used to like this, like Cobalt, like inspection mirror set. And I went to the local one, Lowe's around here, and they didn't even have the damn thing. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna set this timer until 12:05. It's well, yeah. So we got 12. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. So I'm gonna set it for 10 minutes. What the fuck? This thing doesn't make any sense. 12. There we go. Set it for, that's 10 hours. What's up, buddy? HVAC North. Yeah, man, this wasn't planned or anything like that, man. I just kind of came on. I'm just using a new now that I'm like, oh, I bought all Apple stuff, an iMac and a Mac Air and all that kind of stuff. I found a a software that I'm using that I wanted to test out. I tested out earlier and then I bought it, and now it's great. I like some of the Cobalt stuff, but like I said, I know the Lowe's around me now. You go in there and you don't. If you see any Cobalt stuff, I think like they let it like stick around for a while, and if it's sold, it's sold. And then after a while, they kind of sent a bunch of shit back. It's all Craftsman stuff, man, when you go in there. Yeah, I know, man. I haven't really been doing much on YouTube. So now that I'm slowing down, I'm trying to, brother. Yes, man, I wish I would have done it sooner. I kept having computer issues, man. And sorry about I haven't gotten your guys' thing out, man. When my computer went down, a bunch of stuff got corrupted. I don't even know. I have a hard drive that I'm going to try to get it off. But now that I have a Mac, I got to find somebody with a I might take it to work on a PC, because if I try to reformat it, it's just going to erase everything. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm loving it. So I went big bucks on the iMac. So I got the 2019 27-inch 5K iMac with everything you can imagine. I said it earlier, 64 gigabytes of RAM, whatever the best graphics card you can get now. It's the i5 9th generation, or yeah, i5 or i7. No, i7, because it has the hyper threading or some shit. I don't know, something like that. But I made sure storage is something that I really wanted. So I got the 1 terabyte SSD and a 3 terabyte hard drive and a 3 terabyte external hard drive. Yeah, and then this Mac Air, I bought this from a buddy of mine. It's a 2017, which it's got pretty decent graphics. Yeah, man, I spent some money, bro. I need to stop spending so much goddamn money all the time. But I used this stuff too much, man. I kept dicking around with the other laptop, and it kept messing things up. Oh, there it goes. It came back. Huh. I don't know what I did, but I know, Dallas. I don't know, man. Yeah. Plus, I bought some other gear. So yeah, I won't even. It'll yeah. No, it's not. And that laptop I had before, which I traded. That's how I got this MacBook. I traded a buddy of mine. Because it was a gaming laptop, and he just wiped it clean. Like, just he's good at all that kind of stuff, and he has like a 2019 MacBook Pro too, so he's all into computers and knows what he's doing. A lot of times, if I have questions, he helps me out. So this was his old one that I traded him for, and I actually got this, and he gave me like $300. So. Yeah, if I wouldn't have spent all the money on the iMac, then I would get an iMac Pro. But since this is gonna be just like my backup for travel and stuff, um, no, not maxed out, brother. Not yet. Nah, I'm a cash man anyway, dude, man. I don't do everything on credit. Although I did, the iMac was on credit though. I can't really do a lot of stuff on credit right now though, because I'm trying to buy a house. So, and um, around here in Maryland, dude, house prices suck. Yeah, it is good, man. He also hooked me up. It's older. He just gave it to me because he has the new one. It's the Apple Airport Extreme. Dude, this thing is badass. And my buddy set it up. Like, he, like, bridged them or I don't know. Some fucking nerd talk. I don't know. But he did something, and the Wi-Fi in my house is crazy now. Crazy. Like, I can walk. I took my daughters for a walk earlier today, and I went to the end of my street, and my Wi-Fi was still connected. Oh yeah. I mean, this the Mac Air has enough ports. So it has a Thunderbolt 2 SD reader, USB, USB, and then the charger. I mean, and I can just use a little splitter if need be. But I mean, this is just good for like traveling, like something I can take um um like when me and Kelly go to HR this year in Orlando, I can take the MacBook. And then me and Kelly are gonna try to go out to Arizona to see Tommy Mello. So I've bought in a car on a credit card, man. So it's been a while ago, but I had a better interest rate on that credit card than they were trying to give me, so I bought it with a credit card. But housing around here, man, is crazy. So I'm looking at houses at like 5 or 6 bedrooms. And then obviously I need space for a studio. I mean, the next house I buy is going to be, we've decided we're not going to leave the state. We're going to stay here. My mom is going to move in with us. Man, excuse me. Starting to feel my Cheerios there, boys. Oh, I might need to walk out and smoke a cigarette. You guys might have to hold on for a second, man. um, but yeah, all these houses we're looking at around here, man, they're like $600,000. It's crazy. I mean, like the size family I have, I need a certain house. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm doing, man. So I mess with the one right here, the MacBook. Normally, everything I'm doing is going to be down here on the big boy. But Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's nuts. But thank God, I mean, I have some money put away, but one thing that's good with military loans is I don't have to put any money down and I don't got to pay any closing cost. So you can't beat the military, the government loans. So that's that's pretty badass. But yeah, we've been looking, man. We're trying to do this soon because I'm trying to get my oldest son into a certain school district because yeah, now people are talking. See? Thanks for sticking through, Dallas. You were here when it was like three of us. Actually, you were here when. Oh yeah, like three of us because EPA was the first one. Um, I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. That's why I don't drink. Shit, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I'm trying to get my son into a different school district. Um, a bunch of kids. My son's really good at baseball, and a bunch of the kids he plays on this travel team that goes all over the place with, they go to this certain school, and I'm trying to get him there. Whew. Really in Dallas? I thought like the stuff was cheap here. I mean, I some of the ones we're looking at, they're like 3,500, 4,000 square feet. Because the house I'm in now is like a little under 3,000 square feet. Where it's like right around 3,000 square feet. But this house is very low budget. When I came here, I knew this was gonna be. What's up, Total Tech? How you doing, buddy? Um, I knew that this wasn't gonna be. This was temporary. Yeah, man. Like I said, if I'm gonna spend that kind of money, this is gonna be my forever house. This is gonna be where I'm gonna raise my kids and um, grow old and all that kind of shit. So I want it to be what I want. Um, so damn, 300,000. It's funny you say that, Dallas, because me and my wife, we went to visit my sister-in-law in Katy, Texas. Dude, and we saw a house down there. It was like it had to be almost like 4,500 square feet. It was a beautiful house, 6 bedrooms, had like two or three living rooms, a big ass backyard, an in-ground pool, and it was under $300,000. Well, what sucks here in Maryland is being so close to DC because all the fucking politicians don't live in DC. They live in Maryland in Montgomery County, and it kind of drives up like they think that people have more money here than they do, and it just drives up the cost of things, and it kind of just funnels out. Yeah, it's dude. We thought about going to Katy, Texas for a while. We were gonna move to Texas, but when my mom decided to move with us, I'm not gonna take her anywhere. Do 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 do. CC, the cat. Is that where you live? You live in Cali? Where do you actually live, Dallas? I guess I always just assumed you lived in Texas. Guess it was not a very good assumption. Well, where did I go? There I am. I like Texas toast. Yeah, me too, man. Shit's good. That's everywhere, North. That ain't just here, buddy. I mean, just there. Everybody's fucking crazy. Although I ain't gonna lie, man, there's parts of I really want to go to Canada. I got a buddy of mine who went to uh like Toronto. He said Toronto was beautiful. Vancouver. Where else did he say? Some island, I think it is. But he loved it. He said he actually wanted to move up there. So I'll have to try Canada one time, man. I think you told me, man. North, where are you at, man? Where are you at up in Canada? Yeah, you can do all kind of shit with this program, man. It's crazy. I don't. This is the first day I've messed with it, so I don't know half of it. But all the stuff I've done so far, just like putting things up there, the timer, phone number, um, it's all very, very easy. Oh, nice. Oh, you're in Toronto. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, that bet, man. That's awesome. Toronto is one of the bigger cities up there, right? And I figure like you guys have like a basketball team, baseball team, hockey team. So I figured you guys are like gotta be one of the bigger kind of metropolitan areas up there. I'm not using neither, bud. It's called Ecamm. ECAMM. It's for Apple only. So if you're using Mac, check it out, brother. It is so simple. Go try the free version, the free trial. You can only record. It only let you go 10 minutes, then they'll cut you off. That's what I did earlier and didn't know that. So I went ahead and just bought it. And this is it's very simple, man. I wish I could share this screen so you could see it. That's cool. Oh shit, really, Nathan? That's funny. Ethan, what's up, buddy? What are you up with the baby, Ethan? Oh, never mind. I forget you're an hour behind, so it's only what 11 something, 11:19 where you are. It's not really about anything, brother. I just now that I got my new iMac and my computer all set up, I'm just trying out some new software. And I tried it out earlier, so I went ahead and purchased it. And I just came on tonight to mess around. It wasn't planned or nothing like that. I posted something in the Facebook group earlier today saying that I would go live later on, but I am going to start doing this once a week. I'm not sure when, just because I want to be courteous to my friends who have things. So I don't know. I gotta pick a night and a certain time, but then again, there's only 7 days in a week, and there's only certain times you can do this kind of stuff. So I'll figure it out. But yeah, it'll just be streams. Yeah, well, actually, we just got a cat. I'm more of a dog person. But there's a cat running around somewhere. It's a sign build stream. Yeah, but Ethan, I'm gonna start doing these. Hopefully, Kelly can come in here with me and do things. Maybe eventually get back to the Hangouts kind of stuff. But I like doing this where it's just me talking to people and hopefully get some more people in here. Because I think before it used to get too crowded when I would get a bunch of people in here and I would never actually interact with you guys. And this has been cool that I've been talking to you guys the whole time, going back and forth. Yeah. I'm not sure where he is. Isaiah was on the thing earlier. I talked to him on the phone. I'm not sure what he had going on tonight. I think he's playing his video games, to be honest with you. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, I like this too, Ethan. Oh, the girls are sleeping. I've been good, man. It's been hectic, man. I won't repeat myself just because I've been on here, so I'll keep it short. But just been really busy with work, and I haven't been able to do a lot of things that I've wanted to do. So I'm trying to catch up with all these things. Like I showed all the guys earlier, I have a whiteboard up here that I got a bunch of things written that I'm trying to get knocked out, that I'm trying to get done. So, and then I went on vacation and came back to a screwed up computer and all kind of stuff. So I spent a bunch of money and went Mac, which I'm really happy. I wish I would have made this conversion sooner. So we'll see. So, but all right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off of this thing, man. I thank you guys for hanging on here. Dallas, you're the man, dude. Thank you for being on here, probably the longest of anybody. Nathan's been on for a while. North, thanks for being on, buddy. CC the cat, Ethan. So, all you guys for coming on here and chilling with me, man. I really, really appreciate it. Good show Friday, man, North. It really was. That was a good show. Sometimes I miss the live one, but I always check it out after the fact. So, my vacation was only like 4 or 5 days, man. We only went to Ocean City, Maryland, which is like a 2.5 hour drive from where I live. But it was just a little getaway before the kids go back to school, and it was really, really good. Last year when I was there, I was taking all kind of videos and stuff like that, and my wife asked me to unplug, and I did, and I thank God I did, because I really, really enjoyed it. So I needed that little bit of time away. But yeah, man, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys a lot. I really do. Hope you guys have a good holiday. And as soon as I figure out when I'm going to do this all the time, I will let you guys know. All right? All right, man. You guys have a safe night, and I'll talk with you guys later, man. Peace.